We all know Batman, the peak of human potential, the ultimate warrior, the most badass character in comic history. But legends aren't born, they are forged. Before the Bat, there was only Bruce Wayne, a broken man, lost in the shadows, searching for meaning. His journey would take him to the ends of the earth, pushing his body and mind beyond human limits. He trained with the best, mastered every skill, and became something greater. This is the untold training journey of Bruce Wayne.
All right, let's rewind a bit and talk about Bruce Wayne before he became the Batman we know and love. Even as a kid, Bruce was no slouch. He had some serious skills for a young guy: archery, vehicle repair, research, data analysis. But the one skill that really set him apart? Speed reading. Seriously, the man could breeze through a book faster than most of us can finish a Netflix episode. That came in handy when he was training to become Batman because he needed to absorb a ton of knowledge fast. After the tragic death of his parents, Bruce's life took a sharp turn. Enter Alfred, the loyal butler of Wayne Manor. You might be thinking, what can a butler teach Bruce? How to polish silverware? Well, Alfred wasn't your average butler. He's actually a retired field medic from MI5, the British intelligence agency. So, yeah, he can stitch up bullet wounds and break out the first aid kit like a pro. But Alfred didn't stop there. He also taught Bruce how to be an actor because sometimes it's not enough to punch the bad guy. You need to confuse the hell out of them too. And let's not forget, he's also played the role of Batman a few times, just to throw people off. Talk about dedication, right? Then Bruce went to Gotham Academy, where he had his first girlfriend, Julie Madison, but we all know how that turned out. After his parents' death, he dropped out, turned into the playboy we know today, and maybe, just maybe, used his relationships with women as a cover for his secret identity. Who knows? Anyway, after that, he hit the road, starting his global journey at just 17. His first stop? Learning boxing from world champion Ted Grant, aka Wildcat. Bruce didn't just learn how to throw a punch, he learned how to take one. And let's be real, when you're Batman, sometimes staying on your feet after being knocked down is just as important as landing a punch. Next, he took his training to the mystical side and studied escape artistry and illusion under Giovanni Zatara, the father of Zatanna. So yeah, he learned how to disappear and pull off the impossible. Probably came in handy when he needed to escape awkward conversations at fancy galas, right? Then Bruce went to Brazil and trained with Don Miguel, a super criminal. Why would Bruce learn from a criminal, you ask? Well, because to stop a murder, you need to know how to commit one. Bruce became a pro at high-speed driving and car chases. Because, let's be honest, the Batmobile doesn't drive itself, and after getting all the skills, Bruce helped bring Miguel to justice. Classic Batman move. But the guy wasn't done. He also studied at some of the world's top universities, Oxford, Cambridge, Berlin, but true to Bruce's style, he wasn't there for a degree. Just enough to learn exactly what he needed, one semester at a time. The man is efficient. I'll give him that. Bruce's journey didn't stop there, though. He traveled east to learn the martial arts of Korea under Kirigi. Fun fact, Kirigi also trained the League of Assassins. So, yeah, Bruce wasn't just learning how to break boards. He was learning how to break bones. Then it was on to China for Kung Fu under Master Chu Chin-li. And next, he went to Japan to master ninjutsu under the Yakuza. A little stealthy, a little deadly. Bruce was on his way to becoming a human weapon. After that, Bruce went to Egypt to study mechanical engineering with Sergei Alexandrov, which is how we got all those amazing gadgets in the Batcave. Because, let's be honest, the Batmobile and Batarangs didn't design themselves. Then it was off to France to study under Henri Ducard, a world-renowned criminal hunter. Ducard taught Bruce about hunting, gathering intelligence, and investigating crimes. Fun fact: in the Nolan films, Ducard was actually an alias for Ra's al Ghul, but in the comics, totally different people. Just a little trivia for you. Now, Bruce's training got even darker when he worked under David Kane, one of the deadliest assassins in the world. Why? Well, because to stop a murder, you first need to know how to commit one. Kane, who's also the father of Batgirl, Cassandra Cain, taught Bruce the art of lethal combat, making Bruce a master of both fighting and killing if necessary. But don't worry, Bruce's next mentor was a bit more zen. He met Shihan Matsuda, a martial arts master who also taught Bruce Buddhism and body control through meditation. Yes, the guy who punches criminals in the face can also meditate and control his body temperature. Apparently nothing is impossible when you're Batman. And last but not least, Bruce met Shaola, where he learned Taoism and the art of gliding, because why not add gliding to the list of skills? I mean, when you're a billionaire vigilante, you need something more impressive than just jumping off buildings. After all that training, Bruce returned to Gotham at 26 and became Batman, but even then, he didn't stop learning. He studied explosives under Frederick Stone, chemistry with Kingsley, bodybuilding from LaSalle, and gymnastics under Peter Allison. Because, hey, when you're the peak of human potential, you never stop improving. And that, my friends, is why we call Batman the peak human, not just because of his physical strength, but because of his mental and spiritual fortitude. He's the ultimate blend of power, intellect, and relentless drive. And let's be honest, Gotham's lucky to have him.